We live in a world where one value is prized above all others. Freedom. Freedom to speak. Freedom to move. To be who we are and determine our own way. For us and for our families. Technology has changed our lives, mostly for the better. We can talk. We can truly connect, know where our kids are. We can do almost anything. Technology gives us unlimited freedom, but the big print giveth, and the small print taketh away. Whether you know it or not, our search for convenience has led us to give up certain freedoms. Freedoms like ownership, privacy, permission. Why are we okay with that? Maybe you're not. That's where Clear comes in. We've made the first and only phone that runs on a completely private network. We want to help you take back what's being lost. Your moments, your memories, your children. Think about it. Your family deserves better. A phone and network that does everything you want, but nothing you don't. A phone that blocks ads and hackers, even adult content. Content no one should see, and anything else you don't want your kids to see. It gives you control. And isn't that the ultimate freedom? The future is clear.
Welcome to a new millennium, where we're announcing the ClearPhone series, which we have worked our guts out for almost a decade to bring to you. These phones are decentralized phones from the day you actually get it. You get your own encryption code. You get your own data. You're the only one that has access to it. That's important not only for privacy-minded folks, but also for parents. These phones give you choice for the future, whereas you haven't had it in the past. Whether you're running an Apple phone or an Android Google phone, you literally have a centralized system that's profiling you, and in many ways owning you. These phones give you ownership of your own data and your own privacy from day one with a unique encryption code. The hardware will compete with every single manufacturer that's out there today, whether you're talking about screens, batteries, or cameras. All day long they'll compete. From a 48 megapixel camera to a 12 megapixel camera and software that'll stitch it together to a 108 megapixel camera. The cameras work well, but that's ultimately not the value of this phone. The value is once you take a photo, what happens to it, how it actually puts that photo in many locations, kind of like systems like this, where you'll literally have something like this in your home and many others where storage becomes a commodity. But we actually share it together, and united, everyone becomes their own central system. Not having corporations or governments own you anymore. These phones are unique from a standpoint of really the future. It's important for individuals to be able to own not only their own phone, but their own data, and to share that back-end infrastructure with the whole world. And when you get a ClearPhone, you specifically get a fingerprint that logs you in, a sensor. All phones have the same sensors, and a camera that can actually identify you. Why that's important is it takes away all your username and passwords from all your systems. Whether you're logging in online, your phone dings. Do you want to log in? Yes, log in, verifies, logs you right in. Off of an encrypted code that's specifically unique to your phone. But if you lose your phone, you just grab the 12 words that you were given when you set them up, and you literally get all your data back, as well as your privacy, as well as your ID. Imagine what you could do with a decentralized ID that is specific to an individual and can't be copied or duplicated or fraudulently created by someone else. That's the future.
Current networks and operating systems cannot and will not shut out third-party access. They just won't. Why? Because Google and Amazon and Facebook and 100 other cloud companies make way too much money off our user data. But what if I told you smartphones don't have to work this way? What if a company started with an operating system based on privacy and a network built for security and still had the apps we like to use every day? Would you want it? Well, welcome to ClearPhone. To start with, it is the world's only privacy-first network, the Clear network. It doesn't matter if your phone is using Wi-Fi or a cellular connection. ClearPhone always sends and receives data through a private Clear network, not directly through the regular internet. No spyware, no third-party ads, no cookies or data tracking, no inappropriate content, no dodgy apps. And you know what else is cool? The phone itself. It's beautiful. It has an amazing camera, the best on the market. It runs faster than anything out there. This is a revolution in the way we communicate, in the way we teach our children, and in how we empower our team to stay safe. Finally, a phone you can trust.
You might not notice it at first, but every time you search, shop, locate, connect, engage, every time you do anything on your phone, websites leave strings that tug at you. Each one collects your private information, slows your performance, drains your power. And then you feel it. Disappointment, delay, frustration. Ads are listening, trackers following, cookies latching on. You're tied down by their rules. This isn't how it's supposed to be. So take control. Take back your life. Cut the strings. Get ClearPhone, the only phone designed from the ground up to block malware, ads, cookies, trackers, power and performance limiters, everything holding you back. Make your phone yours again. Make it clear.